There's no someone in Crayola has to be a Marine. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, we've got a good video today. As I was scrolling around on YouTube, recommended videos, and then something popped up. I'll tell you about it, but I just want you to see it. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Semper Fi. Then, what, lo and behold, comes on my recommendation. Yes, you're seeing that right. Crayons. Let's jump into it.
When crayon production started in America back in the 1900s, lots of different companies competed for the incredibly lucrative art supplies and schools market. However, one company emerged as the market leader in 1903. Almost 120 years later, they are still at the top of the orange tree. Everyone who has ever used crayons knows the Crayola brand, and the name itself was coined by Mrs. Alice Binney, the wife of one of the company's founders. According to a statistic, the Crayola company produces an average of 3 billion crayons per year. That's 8 million.
That's a lot of food for Marines, I'm going to tell you that.
In the 1900s, you could only get crayons in 8 different colors. Fast forward to today,
8
and
flavors.
that number has gone from 8 to 120 dazzling colors. Paraffin is delivered to the crayon factory in liquid form. Delivery trucks must maintain a warm enough temperature to keep the paraffin from hardening. Paraffin becomes liquid at about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Individual pigments are made of chemicals mixed together in wooden tanks and forced through filters to remove excess water, pulverized into a powder, and blended for color consistency. The mixes are sent to the crayon factory. Over the past 10 years, additional ingredients have been added to crayons. One of the most popular is glitter. Small pieces of...
You know what happens when you eat those glitter crayons, right?
is then transferred into huge silos which can hold up to 65,000 liters, more than the maximum takeoff weight of the Sikorsky King Stallion, one of the biggest helicopters in the world.
Hold on. Do y'all see that? They used a Marine Corps CH-46 Echo in this video. How ironic is that? There's no someone in Crayola has to be a Marine. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
If you think this is too huge an amount, remember that a typical crayon factory uses this much in just a day. Finally, powdered pigments are added to the mixture. These are of the highest quality to ensure vibrancy and consistency of colors. Keep in mind that all the ingredients added to the mixture so far are non-toxic. The mixture inside the kettles...
Okay, did y'all hear that? Non-toxic. Safe to eat, right? That's what I heard.
Once the wax and pigment mixture is well blended, it is pumped into a device called a rotary machine. To keep the paraffin from hardening, the temperature is controlled. The device first injects the wax into molds. These molds can vary in size and shape, depending on the type of crayon being produced. The molds may be of metal or silicone and are designed to create the familiar cylindrical shape of a crayon. The wax at the top of the molds is scraped off.
Also, you can't tell me it's red. They say the favorite color is red for Marines to eat, but I respectfully disagree. Green is my favorite color.
The specialized blade that can be recycled and used in the production of new crayons, reducing waste in the manufacturing process. Typical factory produces 30,000 crayons every hour. After cooling, the crayons are automatically pushed out of the molds and inspected. Quality control is a critical aspect of crayon production. Therefore, a final check takes place just before packaging. Random samples from each batch are tested for color accuracy, hardness, and other specifications. This ensures that the crayons meet the desired standards and that any defects are identified and addressed before packaging. The packaging process is automated, with machines counting and sorting crayons before placing them in their final packaging. Packaged crayons are then prepared for distribution. They are boxed and palletized for shipment to retailers, schools, and other distribution points.
Delivered to Marines across the globe. Okay, I want to take a second. I just want to read what's actually in these things. Are they safe to eat? What have I been eating? All Crayola art materials are non-toxic. It says preferred by teachers, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you it's preferred by Marines. I'm telling you, the green ones, is this green? Yellow green. That's my favorite. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it was recommended to me. I know there's a stereotype and it's a joke in between the Marine Corps and other branches of service that they call us crayon eaters and things like that. You know, it's fun and games. I really don't take anything to heart. It really doesn't bother me. You eat them, it's just wax. It's just paraffin. It turns your color poop. You know, different colors. You eat the glitter ones and you'll poop out some glitter. It's really not that big of a deal. Hey, the pretty sweet shirt I got on here, right? It says stop smoking. Whoop. Stop smoking that dope. That's a public service announcement, a little dare going out to the young kids, to all the crayon eaters. I appreciate you guys. I thought it was a funny video just to kind of go into it, and a lot of ask, what's the deal with crayons and Marines eating crayons and things like that. It just goes back to that we're child, that we're not very smart, that we eat crayons and sniff glue and have the education of a kindergartner or a little kid, but you know, it gives us fuel, it gives us energy, things like that. But it's all fun and games. No harm, no foul done. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Semper Fi. See you on the next one.